guys, I have the Golden Tides palette. This is the latest collab between Dede Signature and Mariam Tutorials. I can't wait to play with this, so let's get into it. Okay, I've already filmed at least one video before you guys see this one, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for 14,000 subscribers. We hit it a few days ago, but I'm one of those people that doesn't want to jinx anything, and I feel like as soon as you acknowledge hitting a milestone, somebody will unsubscribe and it'll be right back to 13,999. So I just want to say thank you so much for taking a chance on my channel. I really appreciate it. And if this is your first time on here, hi, my name is Karen Harris. I like to film Tangirl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube, and I love indie palettes. And today is a very special one because it is one of my favorite indie brands collabing with one of their biggest favorite creators that they repost all the time. She's so beautiful, so support everyone, support Dede Signature, support Mariam, support my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I have the swatches and close-ups. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I don't really think this video is gonna be very long. It is a very cute 9-pan palette, and I'm telling you, this palette is a perfect representation of the collaborator because I always see her do these like really beautiful bright eye looks, so I'm so excited. But you can definitely also create a beautiful neutral look with this palette. For now, I'm just going to create one look, and I'm so excited to show you guys the swatches and the close-ups and tell you a little bit about this palette. So I have a little note from Mariam. I'm assuming this is going to go in the boxes for the orders, but it says, "Thank you for joining me on this journey with Dede Signature. The Golden Tides palette reflects my passion for warm, radiant tones and the versatility of using eyeshadow as a blush and a highlight. Made for lovers of bold, rich pigments and effortless creativity, this palette is designed to help you express your unique style. I'm truly grateful to the inspiring creators like you and to Dede Signature for believing in my vision and making this possible. I can't wait to see the beautiful looks you create with the Golden Tides palette. Thank you for your support." So I thought that was absolutely sweet. And then the palette has 9 pans, we've got 6 mattes, and we've got 3 shimmers. So we've got Sandy Shore, which is a beautiful mid-tone brown, that's warm tone. Golden Hour is a vibrant yellow. Tropical Bloom is a bright pink. Fiery Horizon is a fiery red shade. Aqua Laguna is a blue lagoon, blue beach, blue sky blue shade. Cocoa Drift is a dark brown shade. And then as far as the shimmers go, we've got Pearl Glow, which is like a yellow gold shimmer. Tidal Wave is a bright blue shimmer, and then Coral Reef is a fiery red shimmer. So I think you could definitely use Coral Reef or Pearl Glow and then create a beautiful neutral look. I think I might do that with this palette if I get a chance to do a second look. And if not, I'm just going to do a colorful look because the 2 blue shades in this palette are calling my name. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into a look. I'm so excited to dig into this. So let's start off with the shade. I almost want to do, let's try this out. It's been a hot second since I've done this. So I'm going to actually grab Sandy Shore, which is the beautiful warm tone brown in this palette. I love colors like this. It's like my favorite kind of neutral brown shade to wear. And I'm just gonna rub that all over my crease. Okay, next I'm gonna take the dark brown shade called Cocoa Drift, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on the outer corner. Okay, I wanted to do a twist and use Tidal Wave on the lid because I feel like so many times I go monochromatic. But remember back in the day when there was always a random pop of blue in a neutral palette, and we always ended up using a neutral matte color in the crease and then this wild shade on the lid. So I'm gonna recreate that. I feel like I'm ready for it. So I'm just gonna grab this BK Beauty flat brush, pick up a nice amount of the shadow on here, give it a nice spray. Look at how pigmented this is. I'm leaving a little bit of room in the front because I want to use the lighter shimmer shade on the inner portion of my lid. I feel like this brush isn't really picking up the shadow. There we go. That looks so pretty. And look, if you use a light hand, It's just like a beautiful wash of almost like blue-green sparkles on the neutral shade. And then if you really want to build it up, you can just add a little bit more to give it that intense blue look. But if you just lightly diffuse it onto the lid, it almost looks like a light green kind of shimmer shade. These foily shadows from Dede Signature are very creamy. I don't think these will crease though. They're not as loose feeling as like the shades in their all shimmer palettes, the Chromebook palettes. These ones feel like they're packed a little bit tighter, which I think means they'll be a little less slippy slidey on your lid if you have like oily eyelids. So you can keep layering this up if you want it to look more blue. Okay, I think I have a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. I'm gonna line my lower lash line quick and then we'll get to work on the inner corner. Okay, so I lined my waterline with a blue eyeliner, but I totally realized I have a ton of fallout in my under eyes and I did not do a good job of making sure I wasn't getting sparkles on my under eyes, so I do apologize for that. But let's keep going. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a neutral under eye, so I'm just taking this blending brush from Fantasy Cosmetica and I'm just gonna run that right along the lower lash line, the shade Sandy Shore. It's just like a little bit darker than my like actual skin tone, so it's like a great shade for me. I can just sit here and blend this all day long. Looks so good with my skin tone. And I'm gonna do the same on this side. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the yellow shade called Golden Hour and I'm just gonna run that right here on the edges. Okay, so I'm going to take the flat brush that I used for my lid and I'm going to go into the shade Pearl Glow, which is a pretty shimmery shade, and I'm just going to pop that right on the inner portion of the lid. That's such a pretty like yellowy gold shimmer. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on the inner corner as well. Okay, I think that looks super cute and fun, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay friends, we're back with the finished look. What do you guys think? I really love it so far. So let me tell you what else is on my face today before I give you guys my first impressions on this cute palette. So I'm actually wearing a bunch of Tier products because I don't know if Prime Day is still happening when you guys see this video, but a lot of the stuff is discounted and at a great price. So I've been using all my Tier stuff. I really like this. This is the Mask Fit Waterproof Setting Spray. Locks in your makeup. I've been using this over all of my foundations and I feel like with the summer it really helps my products last a little bit longer. It doesn't feel like hairspray. It has a really nice smell and I really like this stuff. So if you're on the hunt for some good affordable makeup products that are summer proof, you're gonna really like these. And then my lip combo today, I decided to go with the Juvia's Place lipstick. Since we're using a lot of Women of Color owned brands, I thought let me use some Juvia's Place. So this is the shade Nile. I love this color. It is literally Sandy Shore in a lipstick shade. Oh my god, I love colors like this so much. And then I needed to use a lip oil, so I'm using from the Blend Bunny and Jordan Liberty Masterclass collection. This is the lip oil in the shade Fiction, just providing a little bit of hydration on my lips. For blush and highlighter, I had to use more Dede Signature products. So this is the blush palette that is all the coral shades, and I mixed these two together for this color. And I'm also wearing the highlighter from this collection. I just went in the middle and that is the highlighter. It's more of like a rosy gold shade and I love it so much. For bronzer, I've been obsessed with my Natasha Denona liquid bronzer in the shade Toasty. I wonder if I should get one more shade darker. I really like this one. It's only a hint darker than my current skin tone, so I really love the effect it gives. And then I've been using my House Labs bronzer. This is the one in Amber Horizon. I feel like I just got this, but it's been a while. I got this during the last Sephora sale, so I've been just wanting to use it more. And then for foundation and concealer, $10 each. So this is the Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation from Tier. I can't believe this thing is $10. If you've been thinking about getting it, I would highly recommend because it's so affordable. That's like cheaper than most drugstore foundations these days. And then the Tier concealer. This is a little bit newer to me, but I'm wearing both of these products today. So I just wanted to mention, in case the deal was still up, it is a good deal. So that's why I wanted to harp on it. Now, I really wanted to do another look with this palette, but when this collaboration got revealed, I did message Dede and she told me that the palette's getting revealed tomorrow. So I can only do one look at this time, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. And you guys will definitely see it in my July eyeshadow palette ranking video. But so far, I'm so impressed with this. I have used 1, 2, 3, 4 shades in this palette. So we've got a few more to go. But I'm very, very impressed and I cannot wait to dig into it. I think the mattes are beautiful. They're very pigmented and they also blend really nicely. I really like the shades that Mariam included in here. I always love seeing a deepening up shade. So 10 out of 10 for that. Some gorgeous shimmers. These all work so well with the mattes that were included. So I was basically using these two in my crease and then this shade on the lid. I was thinking of doing like this row, but then I just felt like doing the blue on my eyes with the neutral crease, so that's what I went with. But if you want to do a neutral look, you can do this, this, and this, or this, this, and this, and then you can of course do a fiery look by doing the red, the brown, and the orange, or the pink and the brown and the orange. So there's a ton of little color options packed in here, and I'm sure Mariam will be doing so many more looks as well. So if you aren't following her, I follow her on Instagram. I will leave her Instagram down below. And of course, check out Dede's Signature. They have some awesome stuff as well. I do have an affiliate code with the brand. It's just KH Makeup if you want to save on their website. I'm not sure if my code will apply. I think it might. So definitely try it. And from the information on their Instagram right now, this palette is launching on the 18th. So definitely mark your calendars. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick first impressions video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm still working on my 6 neutral palettes, 6 makeup looks video. So that'll be coming, I'm sure, sometime this week. I still have 1 look left to finish. So I'll get on that, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye, friends!